Hello, good morning, welcome to the Maria Gate, where we are playing a Zelda game. Would have been quite a psych if I was suddenly playing, I don't know, something completely different, or suddenly felt like 100%ing Breath of the Wild before continuing with Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. So anyway, be right back. Yeah. So last session went pretty long and ended at the very beginning of the first dungeon, which is exciting. But I was coming up on like 6 hours of stream time. And I will be honest, I may have played a little more. Like, you're probably not keeping exact tabs on map completion, but it's I did a few towers. I brought the musical troupe to a couple of the fairy fountains, which I think I'll open the last fairy fountain at least on stream, so you get the full thing, because they always play a little song and every time, and then a musician joins them. Since we saved the horn guy in... That's nothing. That lightning magic rod better not react to anything I'm wearing. Anyway. Where's the goddess? There's the goddess. Yeah, we want a heart container. Bringing us up to whopping 6. And I would be tempted to actually pivot to hearts, because we've just been getting our ass handed to us by just about any enemy who wasn't the most basic fucker on the block. There we go. But, like I said, I unlocked a couple of the fairy fountains, so we have armor. We finally have armor that deserves the name. And I also plunked out 1,000 rupees for those Rito pants. So now we have a fair selection, and as you can see from the little numbers, they're actually good now. I'm not the type to ever just sell equipment in a Zelda game. Like, I don't know if we could get rid of these, but why would I? Especially since you can order them by certain body part. On this, in the depths. I think, yeah, right, we got a treasure map when we beat that mini-boss with the blocks and everything, and that led to the headpiece that belongs to this ridiculous thing. So I guess at some point we'll look like the miners from from the Silent Hill movie, just in a weird Zelda twist. Spooky and at the same time ridiculous. I kind of love it. I also did what I did in my Breath of the Wild games. Both, actually, yeah. I just got a second Hylian hood for any color needs. Like, brown is boring, but it fits with everything that doesn't fit with the green. Like, Dorito piece. Okay, I also color Dorito set brown, because I think it looks, I think it looks pretty good. Like it has a very utilitarian vibe. With, given that this is primary clothing that is supposed to keep you warm. Yeah, there you go. The Hylian set still doesn't have a set bonus. Just give me something. Just a little bit. I guess it's to push people out of their comfort zones, if there is any intent behind it at all. Then, yeah, it's something you find very early or can buy very early, so it's not that special. Fair. I still like it. I upped it all to +2. Wait, does he have a little engraving there on his hand that signifies the Triforce of Power? No, the Triforce of Courage, that is. Maybe it's just the Triforce in general. Could be both. Actually, Link, get in here. That's just a triangle? Question mark? Yeah, it's just a triangle, it's not even a Triforce. The Triforce has been notably absent from this, like, you know those little swirly bits that kind of look like broken off heart talismans that were in the... Oh, actually I can show you. Those things in the circle above the royal couple of Roro and Queen Sonia. Those little things that kind of look like tadpoles or, I guess, embryos, maybe? And, like those seem to be like the focal point of otherworldly or great power in this game, so the Triforce hasn't come up yet at all. I found a couple of cutscenes. So, memories of Zelda, or visions of Zelda's adventures in the distant past. They're very out of order to what we watched. So I'm going to sit on them for now, and we'll watch it together. Like if I find another one and it's also not in order on stream, fine. But I'll try to keep a little bit of suspense there, but it was some wild shit. And I also got to hear more of Matt Mercer's performance as Ganon. So, yeah, based on that, no idea where the Triforce is in this story. Might not be that important, but you know, that's how it is with Zelda games. They kinda switch these elements, like the core elements, Link, Zelda, Ganon, Triforce, Master Sword, they switch them in and out, some more than others. And that's fine. I wish, since this was a game that was a direct continuation, like I don't recall how heavily integrated into the story the Triforce was. I remember it showing up, I think. But yeah, but I think ever since Twilight, no, ever since Ocarina of Time, they've also kind of settled on the idea that the three parts of the Triforce also kind of linked to the three protagonists, so unless Ganon would get really lucky and just murder both of them, the idea of attaining the full Triforce and getting the unlimited wish that it originally entailed is kind of not something you can do story-wise. Yeah, it's fine. It still shows up in the iconography, obviously. Like in this sash, but just like a few things between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that are just kind of gone and also not referenced. Like, where did all the Guardian tech go? We see a few nods to the Guardian tech in new Sheikah devices whipped up by Pura and the Tech Gang. But any hint of old Sheikah technology in the world, including the old shrines, gone. Not a trace. Like, this was either a very thorough cleanup, or it's just Nintendo's way of doing a bit of a loosey-goosey sequel, which this is a very richly developed world, so I wish they wouldn't undercut it by just going, oh well, this is not that important for the sequel, so we'll just make room for new stuff, and that's okay, but you know, some ruins, or like I said, maybe we'll find the giant Guardian landfill at some point, and that would be kind of fun. Maybe even with some active and still hostile units. Yes, I need flowers from warm regions to improve these to +2, which I don't have. I don't remember if the temperature of the dungeon at the heart of the blizzard was in any way rated as cold, but it's okay. Like, we'll go in there. Even with this outfit, we have like, we used to be at 9 armor tops, and we're doing much better. We also have a shit ton of anti-cold food, and how are we doing on weapons? Decent-ish, I wanna say. We still have the Flux Core Pulverizer. We don't know if it powers the DeLorean or grinds up the guts of your enemies. But, you know, why not both? Need to do something with these terribly impressive Zonite shields. In fact, let's do a quick trip into the sky. Crystal Refinery. Forge Construct. Device Dispenser. So there's a device dispenser there. There's a device dispenser with something we haven't gotten yet. And we're just gonna hop up there and just fill our coffers, because at this point we probably won't use. There we go. Oh, I like how this area just becomes a little bit easier and accessible now that we have the glider. Wonder if they went back into this area doing testing and were like, hey, now that we have the glider, maybe this doesn't need to be this much of an issue anymore. Speaking of much of an issue, I spent like an hour getting a Korok, doing an offline sesh. I spent like an hour getting a Korok to his body, and it was... Jesus, it was a trip. Eventually I realized, hey, I don't have to yeet a Korok up a huge scaffolding to bridge a vertical divide. I can just build the scaffolding in the ground, snap the Korok to the top, and then set it up. And it's little things like that where I always go in my head, yeah, no, they will build giant starships in orbit, so gravity doesn't interfere with the process, which the J.J. Abrams movie kind of ignored because it was kind of cool to have Picard, young, uh, um, young Kirk to look at the thing and be all wistful about the future from his motorbike, which, you know, not a big deal. The J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, they lost me by the second part, but the first one was enjoyable enough. Okay, so this one I'll give up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want a few more flame emitters. Portable pods are really good to have. Just for a little bit of emergency cuisine. Yeah, those are probably no longer all that useful. But interestingly, we got more from the batteries. I need to find more of these. I haven't really made exploring the sky much of a priority. I like that it gives you the inventory skinny right here. This one's probably preferable at this point, given that I will never need that many wings. I kind of feel like chicken wings, but no, not the healthiest impulse. You make batteries, right? Am I weird for being reluctant getting that next upgrade because it will just give us a third of a full battery? Fuck it. All the more motivation to get the next couple. And with apologies of a certain regular who I know will likely be a little bit irritated by this. See, it just looks like shit now. Alright, but it does show partially on the belt. I like that they went to that effort. This is a very, very beautiful game, and I really do hope that they the workload on this project was manageable, given how much content they produced, and that they just also knew how to pick their battles in terms of what are we gonna create all anew. where is that? Hang in there. Apparently, way down south. Oh yeah, I remember. Gets immediately sidetracked. Gets immediately sidetracked from being sidetracked. Yeah, I met the horse god. We're gonna visit the horse god. Like, you gotta see this shit. I think original, like in Breath of the Wild. Like when I say originally, I mean the last game, obviously. Are you what I think you are? Hello. You are Flux Construct. Give me that tasty core of yours. See? That wasn't even that devastating. But since we don't have any kind of environmental restrictions, let's just... do full armor. What do I have to make it go boom? A lot of really expensive shit. This could backfire if I get too close. This is an 8-foot long blind. That'll probably... oh, it cuts as well as it did, yeah, no kidding. It's some kind of an upgrade material that is decent-ish, and plonk it on Ice Breath Lizalfa's horn. Ah, that's not bad. Excuse me, I just need to... It's a whole process. I mean, that was almost half its damage. I think I'm gonna get it on the next cycle. Eat. Okay, another fancy core for me to tie to something. What do we have left? It is a strong Zoanite longsword. How about I equip a feathered edge with this kind of shenanigans? It is adjusted. It adjusts for size. Now it just feels stupid for wasting the part. I thought it would like make up the blade and turn it into something really grim and intimidating. So is there a treasure chest here with a little map? No? Not for this one. I mean, maybe I also found the contents of the map already. That would make sense. when in doubt. Yeah. Would feel very counterintuitive to just put it on a single arrow or to... I don't know, a shield? Do I just run into folks? Maybe these cores are also just hella valuable, and I haven't... And I've wasted a shit ton of money. Like 500 rupees or some shit. Oh god, gotcha. Also, since games with this kind of immersion tend to make me not take breaks, and durability probably already went down by 20% just doing this. I set myself a timer for my first break. I'm also gonna try to keep it at a reasonable length. But yeah, so we got a few things to make fun on our devices with, or at least complement some of our madness. We got really decent bows and a fair number of arrows. Right, because I wanted to put a good old flame emitter on this. And why not both? Red flame emitters are generally... I should just combine this with an arrow and completely wreck a boss. And flame emitters are obviously not the only thing we can attach to these fancy shields. Like any shield, they profit from being tied to Zonite shields. But we have them on hand, and they can do this. Like, fire is also just really versatile in this game. Also picked up some fire fruit. On last night's travels. And what's really nice, when I enter this area, this face, Tolin. You'll know in a second. But not just in the dungeon, where we left the little trip, but in the entire area when we get back. And like, oh, look, you're back. And then you have your little bird companion again. Or, you know, pretty much all of the Hebra region. And I wonder if this is gonna persist after the...
Oh.
Tolin. Oh, this is even... I guess this is the really harsh cold, or just the harsh cold? Yeah, it's the really harsh cold. Good thing I know how to accessorize. And I'm still floored by how well they implemented a little AI companion. That's such a hit or miss thing in game design, and he's useful. You don't have to protect him or anything. He actually hits really well with his arrows. Right, please dishing. I mean, plus 10 is not even that good. Strong constructor. What does strong mean in this context? 11. Plus we have a couple slots. I still like that we hear a little bit of an accordion in this tune, and it's probably just because Cass, the traveling accordion player, was from that region in the previous game, but he's also nowhere to be found. Oh, maybe he's a member of the traveling troupe that we haven't met yet. That would be lovely. Yeah, and I'm gonna be so upset when this thing breaks 2 battles from now. Getting better at reading the architecture with this power in mind. Okay, harsh. Can we just do something unkind to this mechanism? Oh, Link, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do, but you knew it's coming, right? I mean, buddy, you're on a ship. In a Zelda game, of course you're gonna get fired out of a cannon. I was kind of hoping for, like, a really intense Shin Godzilla type laser, but I guess this is pretty... Oh, you can't go in? Oh, that's fair. But I'm guessing we're gonna have to direct its wrath somewhere. Who brought a bunch of flame shields? This guy. Music's also really beautiful. I think it's still a riff on the Rito theme. I guess they had a winner when they wrote this. This may still be a... Like, I don't want to say, like, that Zelda games didn't have great musical themes ever since Koji Kondo, you know, didn't write every single... See? Little guy is amazing. And I'm really, really done with this game, like... no notes, I'm good. might lend the Switch to a good friend of mine so he can play it with his son. But I think his son is just about the age where he could maybe master the controls and also just get a kick out of everything, because, you know, also this dynamic with Talon is just very sweet, and I think young kids would get a kick out of that too. Maybe this is what we need to bomb by way of orbital cannon. Given how far we're up, this might as well be orbital. Amazingly enough, I used up the only potion I had against slipping on some bullshit in my offline session. Oh. Actually, I shouldn't keep switching around the armor while we're not facing real threats. At least it's not motion controls. I'll take it. Wouldn't mind a compass, to be honest. Interesting. Let's make a really badass, because I'll take them by their word that a sturdy long stick actually lasts a fair bit. Come on. Yeah, something really nasty. Maybe not the creme de la creme, but pretty sure this makes a good halberd. Yeah. It's a spear, but, you know, it works. Thank you. So far, opposition has been flimsy, I want to say. Not sure what the yellow circle on the... Ah. Oh. Dum dum da da dum dum da da. Ah. Do 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 do. Oh, look at that. Oh. Maybe it can be jump-started with a really powerful gust of wind. There we go.
Hey, Link! This thing opened one of the locks. We gotta find the other 4.
Really, for this little incidental bit you had dialogue and spoken dialogue and so many other pivotal stuff is just let the player read. I think if we stick to one of the corners we'll be fine. Good enough. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be really smooth sailing the whole time. Until I'm racking my brain for the last one. A couple of the Divine Beasts were like this. I also wonder if the second, like once we have all the locks open, if this is gonna be it. Which again, I was kinda expecting a boss fight the moment we stepped on the ship. And now being like, this is the Wind Temple. Go nuts. It's really refreshing. But if it's also just opening the lock, the locks, then it's not going to be much more substantive than the Divine Beasts, which is again, gamers are never satisfied with anything. I get it. But yeah, I will talk shit about Skyward Sword for a million of reasons, but it had terrific, engaging, and long dungeons. Some of the best. Like all the busy work bullshit and handholding that preceded these merry adventures really turned me off the game, but the dungeons were super. So yeah, I kind of hope this opening this thing up will just be like stage 2 of a larger situation. Oh, passing up a flame emitter spear. I can probably do with one axe less. Why would I do that? Ah. And why would I ruin my perfectly good spear? Just... And why don't they put any food in these anymore? Used to be you would get arrows, but also, like, some apples. Sure, why would it be here after God knows how many years? From an immersion standpoint, that's absolutely fair. Graft something to it? Careful, kiddo. Not explaining that kind of injury to your dad. I like how it settled and immediately gave us an idea. Yeah, this actually interacts with the mechanism the way you want. Ready, lad?
Three more to go. We can.
So, for those who weren't here last session, why is Link running around a dangerous environment with a kid? First of all, it's a video game, but also, our companion, brother-in-arms from Breath of the Wild, is now the village elder. And apparently that prevents him from doing any actual adventuring. But also, the spawn of his... I was about to say the spawn of his loins, but probably still true. This little hatchling is just happens to be the most competent flyer in the entirety of the of Rito Village, and his little gust ability and just plot-wise his ability to maneuver is second to none. So he's a prodigy. He's a little snooty about it, but not too much, like he's not unlikable. Just very enthusiastic. And he wants to help. And I'll take the arrows. I was out of arrows for some of last session, and that sucked. I'll take anything made by the Zonai compared to that rusted ass Hyrule stuff. And it looks like some kind of cover fell down there, so going from above might be the way. Interesting. How much further? Ah. What could I aim this bad boy at? Would I compel you to maybe go a little ham on your own? Oh, this was poorly thought out. Did it do anything? A little lower. Oh, Link. I mean, my bad, but come on. Hello, kitty cat. Yeah. Yeah. This is yellow on the map, so maybe there's some kind of interactable. What? If I had known it took so much to get out of Black Cannon's attention, I brought the entire Rito village down on them. I mean, again, no one else could make the flight, but... Boom. A little higher. For certain. Oh. Oh no, that's way too much. Have an apple. Okay, so we wanted to go lower. Or higher. Okay, my defense, timing this in a way where he doesn't pancake, is made more difficult by the fact that he has this constant updraft. Game, you would let me know if I had destroyed anything, no? Little jingle. mean, we've already made our way all the way up, so this might not be at all. Maybe it's just a boss thing, honestly. Maybe we'll fight the boss on deck. The roomiest place. That's okay, that shield did some work. And I'll happily take these fire fruit. I haven't even considered getting anywhere by way of going overboard. Like so. Need to use Keith's arrows. Every time I put one of them down, I'm like, yeah, no, they're supposed to be homing. That's really cool. I don't think so. Can I maybe wedge one in here and use it to lift? But you know what? I'm just gonna throw one in there regardless. I might need it later. We could use the time reverse mechanic on Tulin once his voice drops. That's not funny, Mr. Link. That's not funny at all. Our little champ. Yeah, I'm gonna use this with one of these very same. That's an axe. It also work as an axe and not degrade rapidly when cutting down wood. Oh wait, no, I just need to transmit power. It's easy. Just need an axle. Or whatever that's called in English. I feel really smart right now. What a good puzzle. If at first I was like, oh yeah, I guess I gotta get a thing, and then carry it over there, and then
3 down, 2 to go. We're almost done.
I don't wanna be almost done. This dungeon is so much fun. For Tulin and his people, it's this life-threatening civilization-threatening crisis, and for Link it's like, again! Thought they were done rowing in this section. Scandalous. Yeah. Shit. I'm just saying, it would be much more expedient if he had that. He doesn't row. He does not? No, he doesn't. I gotta believe that's a game that's been on my list for a while. Probably hasn't aged super well in certain respects, but I'm talking about Bioshock Infinite. I put on there. Are those notes from Skyward Sword? Again, another thing about Skyward Sword that I didn't mind at all was the soundtrack. That one was really, really lovely. Well, this time with Tulin, and I didn't call him boy once, but I also haven't played God of War 4 yet, so...
We only have
Or
one.
Dead of War, if you want a different distinction. Okay, I think this is not registered as an axe, so I should probably also watch out in terms of its durability. Another fun headcanon thing that emerged last stream was... By the way, I'm sucking small licorice right now. I do hope it doesn't grind too audibly against my teeth. Another fun headcanon thing was the idea that whenever Link was climbing for a really long time, Tulin would just be doing this while completely being a complete chatterbox and just... what did Azimax... Oh yeah, what's your favorite ice cream flavor, Mr. Link? The Mr. Link thing is my... was my contribution, because ever since Tony Stark and Spider-Man, it's just kind of the default in that age difference. These fuckers aren't even trying. This better be a bomb. Like, one that explodes into my face, because... Jesus. Okay, okay, never mind. Never mind. I stand humbled and contrite. And that was pretty good. And please don't move that up. Oh, that was clutch. Maybe it cannot damage itself. I mean, this is also a flying ship made of stone. Everything about this place is off. Speaking of bombs. I mean, it's just a job for Tulin. Ooh. Almost a little late. On my end. I just made so much money by just very proactively shooting at this one. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. I mean, sure, if you wanna make a little gust, make a little gust. Didn't bring any steaks. Not for grilling, just, the kind you can smash into a wall and then attach stuff to it. That's an interesting suggestion right here. So, Tulin, would you say this is a cultural heritage site for your people, or more of a existential threat? Where's the... How is this weighted? I love the Ganondorf. Like the thing they did with Gloom, the choir that is manipulated and just sounds wrong, off, those stretch notes. And whenever we get close to Gloom or enemies, the scene becomes more threatening. We're gonna make a little turbine, huh? That starts up. Based on the couple of cutscenes I found offline, again, we're gonna watch them, ideally more in order than our fountain. Flimsy, I'll probably do. The OG Ganondorf theme is in the game, so all you soundtrack purists out there, relax and look forward to that wonderful, threatening drone. Yeah, you wanna give it a go, kid?
Leave it to me.
Is it a certain... Oh. Wind, it did nothing.
I'm all set.
Oh, so it needs to be actively rotating to in order to go, maybe? Or maybe it's also jump started now. But I want this one. Wait, why is this one not decayed? That's interesting. Really interesting. I should hook this one up with something really nice. Yes, better, but this is decent.
Leave it to me.
Oh. And you know what? Even if we're about to face boss, and that's it for the Stormwind arc, this was an immensely powerful journey. Powerful. It wasn't that powerful. Yeah. An immensely enjoyable journey, I was going to say. With powerful moments, I don't wanna be a grump. Just the image of all these ships circling the blizzard as you get higher and higher, that was something that looked positively apocalyptic. Yeah, it was intriguing. So what are we fighting? Some aspect of Ganondorf, or a bespoke monster just for the area? Yeah, maybe. Please catch him, Link. Oh wait, no, he can take care of himself. Aww.
Okay, let's go.
Not where I would have expected an insectile boss, but hey.
That thing must be what's causing the blizzard.
We're gonna Shadow of the Colossus that thing.
Now. This wind is so strong. Don't get blown away, Link.
Oh no?
What? Where'd it go?
It can teleport into its own little... Oh, it makes wormholes. Okay, whatever that was. Fuck off. At least turn the freaking camera. Oh, did I just pancake onto the deck? That's... yeah, that's... yeah, it makes little worms. I also like that the wormholes are circular. Not just circular, but spherical.
What? Where'd it go? Link, below you.
Got there.
It's really, really big, but I'm sure we can do it. We need to find a way to hurt it.
I was just bullshitting, but I'll take it. Oh, cold resistance, which means I can wait for something warmer. Not that. Ice crystals as a weak point is choice. Like little...
Way to go, Link.
Aww. I love it when boss themes pivot to the heroic theme for a bit just to cheer us on. Oh, we like that these little mid-air collisions are not draining my health. Well, let's hear it for the... That's such a dumb reason.
What? Where'd it go? Link, below you! Leave it to me. Yeah. It's really, really big, but I'm sure we can do it.
Why haven't I used my bow and arrow at all? I mean, sure, the range is an issue here. Did that thing even go off yet? How come I didn't get access to it? Okay, those are very fragile.
Hey, that worked!
So if I damage the exterior, does it also get rid of the spikes? How did I manage to skydive into... Oh. Never mind. Right, shed stirs after you damaged it. I think long-suffering is an adjective that describes Link fairly well. Okay, that's irrelevant. Oh, whatever. Just for the lulz. Well, I guess this one's also a little reminiscent of the thing that was plaguing the dragon on Dragon Roost Island. Fuck off. No, it's not done. Maybe this will be more ground-based now? Wait, it just regenerates bullshit?
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
Oh, there goes my break timer.
Link, don't get too close to the tornado.
I wish in a situation like this they had at least shown how it regenerates. It's more visually... Of course it's more work, but just so that you get a sense, oh, it's basically using its sheer force of will or magic power or whatever to mend itself one time. So it doesn't feel as arbitrary and, you know... I have you now. That was a kick-ass boss fight. Meanwhile, the laser beams devastate an entire landscape. Do we get one of the little tadpole thingies?
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
Was that Roro?
That voice.
No.
It's you. You're the one who's been guiding us?
Who are you?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind.
Are we doing the Seven Sages thing?
The winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud. That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King.
The Demon
I
King.
thought it could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Demon King?
A secret stone doesn't glow.
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden. I know. But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war. And the mission our people must accomplish. Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young,
Very indeed.
a great evil, the Demon King, descended on the land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him. But Rauru, the first
He looks a lot more like Demise
requested my
in
aid,
this form.
as well as that of 5 other warriors. To help in the fight, Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts, secret stones, objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried them to battle as the Sage of Wind.
So whatever you can do, you do better.
Alongside my fellow sages.
Which is kind
We're
of
still no match for the Demon
what the
King's
Triforce
overwhelming
does,
power.
or similarly, right?
His magic was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
That's how he lost his arm, or I guess the arm might have been the only thing left of him
The rest
after
of us
so
survived
much
that
time.
climactic battle, and I would soon receive a visitor with a request that would define the future of the Rito. It was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
Oh,
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone.
that's rather
When
pessimistic.
time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him.
You don't know that.
But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
It was clear what part the Rito would play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Rito Sage of Wind will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of the Rito.
You've nearly adopted the wind. I bet I'm like the 100th Twitch streamer
And now you know about
who made that
imprisoning
joke.
warrior and a mission I accepted on our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do.
I mean, if I had a silly mask that fucks with my voice and then went into the afterlife, that would be among the first things I would fix.
Brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
Is this one of the first Zeldas where they continuously refer to him as Swordsman?
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
I mean, we just kicked 10 million. Yeah,
This is so amazing!
thank you.
I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world. If we don't do anything...
Oh, he looks like a little Boy Scout with his
I can't let that
with his
happen.
shawl.
I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
I really like Tulin, and kid characters can go so wrong. Little friendship bracelet.
I am the Sage of Wind. Look, check out what I can do now.
But what does it mean? Are you gonna...
Link, hold out your hand.
They have really big hands, huh? I mean, they fly on them.
The Sage of Wind. Swear to fight by your side until the end.
So do we get to summon him?
Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
Or is it like the previous game where we get a power and he'll show up again in the finale? Would love if the tattoo changed. Oh, that's pretty good too.
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, alright? Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
Could I maybe check how that affects the already very cluttered input scheme for this game? Because at this point I'm wondering if I should like have, I don't know, if I was maybe being unfair towards the PS4 pad. The snow, it feels marginally less cold. Okay, that's how you get floodings. Maybe Maybe? I know it's magic. It's just a canyon. A complete tidal wave rolling all the way down to Hateno. You see, Link, Rivaldi carved this little heart-shaped hole to express his undying friendship and love for you. It's bullshit, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, it's totally bullshit. He slipped with a pump arrow. You guys, you did it! Yeah, because Uncle Harf was just really cool about endangering the kid. Yeah, it turns out it was easy once we started working together. I guess that was the lesson there. Also, Teba, my dude, are you accessorizing with traffic lights? Oh, okay. I really like his rainbow shoulder pads. Those no small feat. Still can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me neither. You could have knocked me over with a feather. Oh yeah. Oh, job well done, Tulin. Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you, and now you're giving it to me? I mean, didn't he also kind of give it to me last game? Oh, never mind. It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Dad. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the Zora potion, but now I'm worried that Sidon is not gonna be a companion anymore, but a new character. I mean, they might just be as fabulous as Sidon. Hey Link, that woman in the vision my ancestor showed us, didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? Yeah, she's up to... Like, she's taking this archaeology stuff way too far now. I mean, it seemed like a long time ago. I can still remember. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind arc, so I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, yeah? And remember, with my Sage's power, the two of us can keep working together no matter what. Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Proof of the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Use it to summon or dismiss the avatar of Tulin, the eerily uncanny avatar of Tulin. Look, thinking about heading over to Lookout Landing as a representative of the Rito. Hyrule's not at peace, the Rito aren't at peace either, right? I love you guys. I just need to get a couple of things together and be ready to set out. Also, Lookout Landing is gonna become a little, like a little embassy town. We'll keep getting stronger and stronger until the day comes when we can fight Vegeta together. We can fight Ganondorf together. I'm a descendant of the Sage of Wind after all. I'm not going to be the one who holds you back, Link. I'm worried about Princess Zelda too, so I'll keep looking into things from the end. Now the only one is gonna hold us back is gonna be the Gerudo one. And I'm only just saying this because she's likely the only one who will just be spurred on by this kind of slander rather than break into tears. The Zora and Goron characters, very sweet cinnamon buns. At least from the last game, that I know. Once again, we owe you so much. Not only did you save the village, you helped set Tulin straight. The Rito will never forget this debt. It is now our turn to aid you. You can leave the Hebra Mountains to us. We'll scour them, find you your lead and Princess Zelda. Our hearts are always with you, Link. Remember that, and don't be a stranger. Thank you, Link. Truly. You have taught Tulin the most valuable lesson of all. My husband is beside himself with joy and relief, as we can clearly see in his expression. No one wanted Tulin to come into his own more than him. Teba and I shall watch over Tulin so that he can lend himself to your quest. I will pray with full heart for your good fortune, Princess Zelda's safety. Hey, fellas. How's it hanging? Link, we meet again. Yara and I came here to see your geoglyph. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard and grounded nearby. It finally calmed down. We made our way to this village. We plan to get on with finding that geoglyph shortly. The ancient literature indicates the Forgotten Temple is here in Hebra, at the bottom of the canyon, not candle. We believe the temple holds the key to unlocking the mystery of the geoglyphs. But even if we find the temple, our work will not be done. There may be geoglyphs located all over the world. Positive. We must brace for a long, arduous search. Like 100-hour game, maybe. I shouldn't have. So I'm gonna wrap things up stream-wise in a few moments, because something came up. Something good, but you know, I'll continue these shenanigans later tonight. Oh, there's no wood, so I mean, it's wasteful, but you. This... Oh, it's also tied down. Huh. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just pick a shield that I haven't used yet and fix that to it. No. Sorry about the pottery. I swear for once I didn't do it. Do we have any shields that aren't big, bulky hunks of mayhem? Sure. I will say I could take some flint and firewood. I'm guessing you guys are not that much in need anymore. Yeah. Before I go, where's the clothing shop? I was proud to bequeath my great eagle bow to my full-fledged son, of course, but it does leave me with the bow I've used for so long. I know that shouldn't go unarmed, so I'll be crafting myself another one soon if I can. The bow I gave Tulin was a masterpiece. After so many years of use, it was like another limb for me. But I think I have it in me to craft one just as good. If you want your own great eagle bow, I wouldn't mind crafting one for you too while I'm at it. I need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Fuck! Oh, I mean, love you, Tabor, but no. Like, if you give me a guarantee that it won't break down. I've been looking into leads about Princess Zelda. I'll let you know right away if any of them go somewhere. Oh yeah, one other thing. I don't think it has anything to do where the princess went, but Arf asked me to help him sort through some ancient literature. You'll never believe what I found written in one of these books. Sternida, Gothflums, and Shervins, hidden treasures sleep in the center of the 3 secret hot springs in the mountains. Guide the 3 waters to that place. When it fills, the slumbering treasure will awaken once more. There got to be something good waiting for whoever solves this riddle, right? Secret hot springs, huh? I've been to Sternida secret hot spring a few times. It's as secret as the stone around your ankle. It's northwest of Rito village. The best. A quick soak is enough to heal your wounds in a blink of an eye. Keeps you from freezing too. But I don't know about the others. The Hebra Mountains are a big place. They are. I'm not sure we could cover all of them. But the slumbering treasure is pretty tempting. If only we could find it. Yeah. Now, where's the clothing shop? Okay, where was it again? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey, if it ain't the guy who worked with Tulin to save the village, everyone in the village is happy to stretch their wings again without the micing over. Well, thanks for that. And the end of the blizzard has improved visibility too. It's much easier now to find caves where you can gather food. I saw one just the other day, in fact, while I was flying around, but I forgot exactly where it was. It had a rock wreathed in green light inside it, just like the one beneath the general store. Just where did I see this cave anyway? I found it while I was looking for that white bird. Oh, it's a shrine quest. That's the kitchen. Oh, this was all the way on the ground. Huh? 650. Well. Really running low on valuable gems. So I'm rather giddy that I already caught 2 star fragments. They're very difficult to find. And all the stuff that it's 650. Oh, I have 3 more. Did I mention I saved the village? He now has little stone. So how do I summon my buddies? Anyway, while I'm winding this down, thank you all for watching. This was just a fun dungeon. Like, still not quite as big and engrossing as the... Oh. Oh. Tulin's Woe has granted you the power of the Summoner's Avatar. Can I also unsummon her? Huh. So I imagine we'll only have one body at a time. But wouldn't it be kinda rad to at some point have an entourage of like all the major races of Hyrule? Also, does Tulin's Avatar still fight? Need some red choo-choo jelly. Gravity, gosh, as always. Some bullshit. Where's my jelly? Well, let's try this again on ground that doesn't produce fight, like an updraft. Or, you know, just drop them near. There are no fairies here. So I wonder if they're gonna spawn like the usual you take with you, the little ones. I wonder if they are gonna spawn once we've opened up all 4 fountains, or if they were like, you know, fairies kind of undermine the entire cooking system. Let's just not. Out here is terrible. It came to me having clothing. Anyway. So they were exactly as in the previous game, now that you have access to them. And this 10 rupee fee for the first improvement, don't be fooled. second improvement is more items and 50 rupees. So it stacks. It stacks up. Anyway, I just wanted to get the Rito set on the same level. Also just, you know, a fun one. Could do without the weighted braids, but the feathers are fun. Okay, last thing for this session. Enemies. Now real enemies, not some poor hog. Oh. Look at that. And little Tulin still does the deed. Yeah. Very good. Anyway, since this was a shorter stream, I'm gonna make the outro short as well. You can find all my stuff over here, and I'll likely be back later tonight with more of this. So yeah, everyone take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all later. Bye.